Welcome back, everybody, to another Minecraft episode. Now, I'll say this now, I don't think this will be a very long one, mainly because, actually, I probably could stream for like a few hours, but I don't really know how long I can do this for, because my girlfriend isn't at work, so I don't have like a set time period, like I know she's gonna be back at this time. All I really know is that she is gonna be gone for at least a few hours, but I don't know how long. So, I did some studying for Spanish class because my girlfriend would have gotten really mad at me had I not. So I did some. And I've come to the conclusion that I don't really have to study much at all for any of my classes left. Because I could do really poorly on both of them and still pass the class. Not that I want to do poorly, but like, it's kind of hard to find reason to actually want to do it when I don't need to. So this episode's going to be dedicated to more farms and stuff. Oh, dude, I gotta start that Minecraft server. Yeah, I do. Uh, I'll probably do it tomorrow when I have, because Lane is working tomorrow, and I'll have like a few hours, so I'll get that started tomorrow, and I'll get that going. But if anyone's watching right now, I just want to let you guys know that the server rules are gonna be pretty simple. They're just gonna be like no griefing. That's the main one. It's just no destroying people's builds, because the one thing I would hate the most about playing on a server is if someone just came in and started blowing shit up. And I've had that happen before on a server, and I don't like it. But if I find out that happens, the person who did it will be banned, and we'll never be able to play on any of my servers ever again, if I make any. Because I don't know if I'm gonna get super invested in that server, because I've already got a lot of things I want to be doing and playing right now, like Plants vs Zombies, Geometry Dash. So there's a lot of things that I want to be playing currently, but I don't know if I'll be able to like get to them. So I'll probably check in every once in a while, play on it myself a little bit. But also the best thing about Realms is that even if someone does grief, then there's a way of just simply like going back, because you can make copies. You can just make a copy of the world and then go back. So it's really easy to fix everything if it does break. Fuck off, YouTube. But I'd prefer it not to happen still, you know? Like, I don't want it to happen just because I can fix it easily, you know? Even if I can, why would I still want it to? Your cousin and Albert graduated from ASU with his master's in teaching. Nice. But, yeah, no, I don't think I'll need to study really at all for my last exams. And I know it sounds kind of stupid to say that, because, you know, oh, you're in college, you should study, you should get your classes done. But, you know, I've mastered the art of doing as little as I need to pass a class. And I know I'm doing great, because I already have an A in every one of my classes, so I'm doing something right, clearly. So, you might think I need to do more studying, and you might be right, but you're probably thinking too much. College, at least right now, is not that hard. I'm putting in effort, don't get me wrong. I am actually, like, trying to make college. I'm trying to learn stuff. But sometimes, you just don't need to. Sometimes, you just need to sit back and just do nothing. Now, if I was like the thing is I'm going for a degree that, like, I care about the degree I'm going for. I'm trying to be a game developer. So, obviously, I'm going to try to learn how to develop games good. But when I'm taking a class like well, I guess graphic design could help. When I'm taking a class like Spanish, you know, I'm actually trying to learn how to speak Spanish because I think it's kind of a good skill to have. Like, I can speak pretty decent Spanish, like basic Spanish, that is. I'm not like a fluent speaker right now, but I could probably have a very basic conversation with another Spanish person about what I like, how they're doing, you know. But the thing is I probably am not going to need that for my field. So, as long as I can just get through this class, that's what I'm happy about. But learning Spanish is cool. It's kind of fun to learn the kinks and quirks of another language, you know? And Spanish is a very wide spoken language throughout the world. I mean, you have Spain, probably other parts of Europe have pretty similar languages. There's a lot of Central America and South America, except for Brazil. They speak Portuguese for some reason. There's a lot of use cases for Spanish, and same with English. I mean, there's a lot of countries in Africa that speak English, like Nigeria. Well, they don't necessarily only speak English, but a big part of their language, a big part of their population does speak English. So, keep that in mind. But what I'm basically trying to say is that even though it's not really necessary to my degree and my future, I'm still going to try to learn at least how to speak basic Spanish because it's just a good skill to have. And I'm doing good. I can speak decent Spanish for someone who's only taken one class, and that class was shortened. What's good, Ivan? Yeah, I'm aware of that. I said for some reason because I thought it would be kind of funny. But yeah, the world is crazy. When they discovered South America, North America, and Africa especially, the Europeans had a field day with colonization and imperialization. They went there, they imposed Christianity and their religious beliefs onto the people of the countries, forced them into slavery in a lot of cases, and overall exploited them for everything that they were worth. Really messed up. And I'm not saying that the United States is free of that monstrous actions. I think we've done imperialization on a few places before. I can't really think of one off the top of my head, but I mean, but I know we've done stuff like that. Oh shit. Shit. That's stupid. I'm just gonna sleep so I can get this night over. But yeah, I think I'm doing good in all my classes anyways. I've already guaranteed to pass one of them. I think I'm guaranteed to pass all of them. There's nothing I can do to fail each one. But I'm trying to keep like a 90% because I have a 4.0 GPA right now. And it's not necessarily important that I keep it. I'm still gonna get into my college regardless of whether I have a 90% in all my classes or not, because it only requires me to have like a 2.0 GPA or above, and I have double that, so I'm doing just fine. But my ego wants me to keep like a 90% in each class. Puerto Rico, Hawaii, and other islands, I believe we did too. Yeah, definitely those. Yeah, Hawaii, 100%. I think, yeah, we're not free of these heinous actions. And I think it's important that we remember that. But that's why we learn about it, you know? It might not be a flattering part of our history, but it's very important that people know what happened, so that way we don't make the same mistakes again. So even though we might want to hide it, some of us might want to, we can't hide from it. We have to actually own it, move on. And that's what they do, you know? Germany did some terrible things, and that was the past. It was a bad leader, and he kind of ruined their reputation for a long time because of that. But is Germany a bad country now? No. They're a great country. They have a wonderful culture. They seem like wonderful people. They have a really funny language, too. German is, like, such a silly language. It's just, like, I'm saying that 100% seriously. Like, they just have a really silly-sounding language. I'm not trying to be, like, rude or anything, but, like, they just, like, the way they say certain words. Like, freaking, their word for ambulance is Krankenwagen. Krankenwagen, I think, is how they would pronounce it. And that's just such a funny word to me. I don't know, just Krankenwagen. Just, that is such a silly word. Admittedly. Like, I know it's not, I know it might be a little rude to make fun of. I guess I'm making fun of it. But, I mean, it's still just like a funny word to say. Or at least fun to say, you know? Just, I can imagine someone getting hurt and they're like, call the Krankenwagen! It's really funny. I might be a bad person for that, but it's funny, right? A little bit. At least like a little. I should just get rid of this at this point. Now I've got more space to make this into farmland. This entire like kind of dip all the way to the edge of that cave is probably what I'm gonna make farmland here. The one I have over by yeah, a lot of stuff happened in World War II. I mean, it's a war that most of the world, excuse me, was involved in. So it's pretty important that I think it be taught. It's pretty important to be taught in history class. I mean, it's not like Germany was the only one who did bad stuff too. I mean, Japan did some pretty horrible things as well. I mean, have you guys heard of Unit 731? They are not free from criticism of how they handled stuff in the war. Granted, I don't think anyone handles wars good. Wars are inherently bad by nature, so handling it good, in my eyes, would be like reducing the amount of deaths to as little as possible. And I don't think anyone did that good of a job. Because war is driven by hatred. War is driven by greed, all that stuff. All the sins. All the 7 deadly sins is driven by, you know? And so, you can't just make people stop. You know? It's like telling an angry person that they need to calm down. It's just the dumbest thing you could do ever. Because, obviously, that's not going to work. It's just going to make someone matter. And as someone who's been told to just calm down when I've been angry, it's really annoying because it's not like I can just immediately calm down. It's stupid. It's like telling someone who's crazy just to stop being crazy. They can't just stop doing that. They have a mental illness. Their brain is literally wired differently than everyone else's to act a certain way. You can't just make them stop. You know? They will act a certain way. And therapy can help them suppress those certain emotions that they have, but it will always eventually come back up again, probably. Unless they're really good at controlling it. In that case, good on them. Some people are registered. I mean, I don't know anyone who's like a sociopath, but people are registered sociopaths, and they can live a normal life by just faking emotions. Because they may not know how it feels, but they can portray those emotions pretty good. To the point where people won't even know unless they know them personally. You know? They're pretty good at that stuff. And it's not like a scary thing. It's good that they can be a part of normal society. You know? Because even though they have to face these struggles with like sociopathy, psychopathy, they're managing to go to therapy. They recognize that these problems, even though they don't understand why they're bad, they know they're going to be bad regardless for other people. And even if they don't care about other people, they're willing to go to therapy so that way they can save other people from themselves. If that makes sense. They can't understand, their minds won't understand why they feel certain ways about other things, but other people around them can tell them what they should do. And if they can at least listen to what those people are telling them, then they have a chance to be good. Every person can do a little good in their life, even if they're mostly evil, as some would say. Even if they have done heinous activities, there's a chance they have done something good in their life. I think that's good. I don't even know why I'm doing this section. I went over here just trying to make a path for a dirt trail to follow, and this is what I ended up doing. But yeah, I'm watching this Venture Camp. Granting so much wisdom, he he fixed the dirt. I was actually doing that intentionally, though. You know, this is gonna be the second section where I make my farms. You see how over here there's like walls and like layers to the farms? That's kind of what I'm doing right here. So I'm gonna put a wall like around this edge right here too, and I'm gonna turn all this down here into farmland. That's kind of why I flattened it all out. I don't think I did that area yet, but it's kind of what the plan is. I'll fix it when I get to it, but for now it's, I mean.
Silly red heart. Red heart. Face blowing a kiss.
Hello.
Hi, I just finished with my first job.
Okay. Are you walking over to the second one? Okay. Yes.
It went well. It took an hour and a half to do the floors and polish the wood and stuff.
That's good.
Gunnar, shouldn't you be studying?
I am studying. That's the crazy thing.
I saw Minecraft on your screen.
No, you didn't. You didn't see anything on my screen, okay? And I actually did study. I studied for like an hour.
Well, you should study some more. And if you feel confident, take the test.
No, you said I should wait till tomorrow, so I'm gonna do that. What?
You're gonna take time to study and then wait.
Well, because I did actually study a little bit today. I did. I I did a comprehension, listening comprehension. I got a 10 out of 10.
And if you're not gonna study more, take that freaking test.
No,
I'll talk to you later.
I'm gonna do it tomorrow when you're at work. The first one, at least. I love you.
I'll text you when I'm done.
Okay, well, goodbye.
Bye, buddy.
I got caught. I put my phone in a certain way so she could see when there's Minecraft on my screen. I didn't mean to. Shoot. That's my girlfriend. That's not my mom, that's my girlfriend. She acts like my mom though. She tries to she makes me lunches and stuff for work sometimes. Bro. I'm trying not to get killed by a creeper. Ah! Where'd you come from? Ow. Yeah, you went back and forth. That makes sense. Yeah, some people might think. But, yeah, no. She's my girlfriend. Alright, I think this section is good. Almost. Not quite. A few more small things I need to do. Kind of wish... looting is like a curse, but also a good thing. Because I get more rotten flesh, but I also get like more gunpowder, so I guess it's good. And you know what? These, those, fucking, what are they called? Copper golems are actually pretty quick, so I'm gonna go up there really quick and dump all these flowers on them. And they'll take care of them. We have more stuff to put away now. GG. Ali is so corny, dude. Makes freaking. Oh. Hmm. I'm thinking about how I want to do this section over here. Because I want to make this bottom part that I'm standing on sugarcane. Because I don't really have that much sugarcane at the moment. Except for that plot right there. But at the same time, I want to move this part back. But I don't know how much I want to move it back. In fact, I wonder if I should just like... If I should make this section like a giant wall. And have this be like layers. Would that look good? Because it'd be kind of weird. Because there's layers over there too. With the farms. And this looks fine right here. But this would actually look pretty good, I think, if I were to, I think if I, like, expanded this out. Plus, it would give me more space up here for more, buildings. I don't know if I need them, but I have a lot of space for them, so. That's a good thing. I would... Ah, man, okay. I think I should probably extend this out to a certain point. And then I think to maximize the amount of land I have to work with, I should probably, flatten out all of it out. And I think that would look pretty good. I think that would look good. I think that would be pretty nice. And I can do the same thing over here. It's just it's kind of slanted, and that's the only reason why I was kind of tempted to not do anything, is because it's kind of slanted and doesn't really work that well for a thing like that. But at the same time, I have plenty of dirt to fill in the space, and it's not like I need to use that for that specific purpose either. So. I'm gonna breed my cows all over here. Grow this one up. And we'll breed those two. We'll gather the animals up. Why is she FaceTiming me again? Oh. I'm tempted almost to separate these into like two different layers. But the problem is I have no clue what I would even do with like a middle layer like right here. What do I even do with that? That's the question. What could I do with a middle layer like that? You know, I could also flatten this top layer again, but I don't really want to do that considering I kind of already did that for the farms. So I think I'm okay. But ooh, I don't know. I really like that path I made that goes on the side. I don't know. Something I could do is also just flatten all this land out around it. But I want to expand this top part because I kind of want this part to be kind of like a narrow path, you know? A narrow path that goes around the side of the hill. And then down to the river. That was kind of always my plan for this part. So I don't really want it to be like... I kind of want this part to be just narrow. Well, hello, Riley B. It has been a long time. I wouldn't mind this bottom part being bigger. That's not what I'm against. I'm just trying to think about how I want to do this. You know what I could do as well is if I were to get rid of like the first two layers. So I got rid of this layer and this layer leading up to the third layer. That would give me a lot more space on the side here. Then maybe I could plant like trees or something. I think that'd be cool. Zero likes. Oh god. Here he goes. He's doing his thing again. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I should go find some Malays and then steal them so they can help me pick up all this dirt. Because I do not want all this dirt going to waste. But I should also go back down to this skulk and then mine some more XP. So, because I need a shovel that has better durability. I can't just keep repairing this one forever. No matter how much I want to. Uh-oh. Hi, Celine. What's up? What? That's weird. Okay. Yeah, I'll come get you. Yeah. Cold rain. Alright, honey. I'll be there soon. Love you too. That's odd. My aunt just ghosted her. Well, I gotta end the stream now. Because I gotta go pick up my girlfriend. Man, I was looking forward to playing some Minecraft too. Oh well. Okay. But you guys kind of see what I'm trying to do. Maybe what I could do is I could, like, just do this and do the exact same thing for the rest of it. Make a wall like this. And then I can put trees on the edges. Or maybe flowers. Just for some pretty factor. I think that would probably be the best way to go about it. Probably. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Because I gotta go pick my girlfriend up.